them other options. This particular device uses sound to change behavior. So it gives the security official or the soldier the ability to use sound to alter behavior. So instead of firing that warning shot, instead of shooting, it gives the ability to turn it on and alter behavior through the use of sound. For example, there's a video I played for a number of customers and clients, and it shows a convoy being attacked in Iraq. And you can hear the sound of the gunfire, and they have this particular piece of equipment on top of the Humvee, military Humvee. They point it towards where the gunfire is coming, they turn it on, and the gunfire stops. So it uses acoustic ability to change behavior. Doesn't permanently damage your ears, doesn't do any harm to you, but the sound is so annoying and it's so penetrating on a person that they literally have to drop their weapon and put their hands on the ears. Think of that in concepts of, of what many of the soldiers from all of the different coalition forces, NATO forces, are dealing with in Afghanistan. And you have, innocent young children that are running out into the street. The soldier who's on top of the vehicle with the weapon doesn't know if that's a friend or foe. Maybe yesterday their comrade got injured by a suicide vest or an IED, and they're a little jumpy that day. And they don't have any option how to deal with that child or the children that would come out. So now they can use this. They use this and turn this on, and it stops people, and they back up, and they don't get close. And it wasn't necessary for the person to fire. It wasn't necessary for them to shoot. So we call it non-lethal. We have an array of non-lethal weapons that provide additional options. Another one that, along the same lines, is the use of light. Light can be a fantastic tool to once again alter behavior. The ability to shine a light at someone who is potentially wants to do harm to you, has a weapon, wants to shoot, and temporarily blind them for 10 to 15 seconds. You eliminate the ability, you have the ability to then take cover or to apprehend that person, once again, without firing, without shooting, without possibly injuring innocent bystanders, gives people a different option. And when you talk about, particularly in Afghanistan, in Pakistan and Iraq also, when you talk about giving security forces additional options that does not injure other innocent bystanders, you really give them a tool to help win the hearts and minds and show that they care about the population and not just indiscriminately firing, which is sometimes portrayed in the media that boy, it's trigger happy soldiers or security people. Put yourself in their shoes. They're scared to death, right? They're in a very hazardous environment. Maybe one of their comrades died the day before, right? You can understand it. So let's give them tools that give them the ability to not have to make those difficult decisions and make the wrong one.
Right. This technology, is it something quite new then? Is it a new technology? And
it's very new. It's very new. I mean, this is all cutting edge technology that's come out. And it's by creative minds looking at the problem, right, and saying, gosh, how can we give that soldier a different option other than just firing the weapon? It's light. Look at the other senses, both vision, both hearing, right? Both of those things can control behavior on a person, right? And they're taking advantage of technology and just how the human body works, quite frankly.
Well, that's quite interesting. I was also noticing downstairs that there was there were some products that were actually manufactured by a Turkish company as well. There was
Absolutely.
What were they now? There was the different. Well, you can explain it.
It's interesting. I started a partnership with a number of Turkish companies when I was in Iraq. There's some excellent products produced in Turkey. There's some excellent technology, and there's some very brilliant minds in Turkey that really have put a lot of thought, time, effort, and resources into different challenges that some other countries haven't, quite frankly. The area of jammers. They've done an incredible job in being able to jam cell phones and explosive devices and preventing them from detonating. Huge. Makes a huge difference. Save lives every single day in Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and around the world. I know Turkish products are sold almost every country around the world, and these particular products are some of the best.
and they're kind of like a backpack.
Well, variety.
There's different. It's not a big truck has to come in and put a big antenna. It's a pretty portable device.
Yeah. Once again, they thought through the applicability of the product, right? No one's going to carry around a giant backpack just to keep themselves safe. But you would want a larger unit for a vehicle, which would give you a little more range, right? But for a person, you could have a handheld item that would do the same thing and prevent an explosive device from detonating nearby you. So